I learned how to read in kindergarten, but I didn't really get it. Like, it didn't make any sense, because, like, whenever the teacher was reading all of the stories, she was, like, sounding out all the words. She was like, run! So, like, it didn't make any sense to me, because that's not how anybody talked, so I didn't learn how to read. So I didn't know how to read in kindergarten, but once I got into first grade, whenever I was 6, is when I actually, like, learned how to read, because no one was babysitting me, so I could pick it up on my own time, and, like, I could write and read, like, whenever I wanted to.
Actually, when I learned how to read, it was because my older sister, Jordan, when she read books, I would pick the book up after her and I remember what she said, so I look at the words and I put them together, and that's how I learned how to read. My main thing about reading is the syllables, and like how you can break them up and the way you can like put them together and break them up, especially with the English language.
I remember I was about 5 years old. It was this, it was a book by the name of Amelia Bedelia. And me and my mother would always read this book together, and it was just like so silly because it was like she was a housemaid, and basically the owners of the house, when they would leave, they would give her instructions to do, and she would like take them so literally that, you know, when they would come back, they would be like, we told you to do we told you to dress the chicken and, you know, cut the drapes, and but they, you know, she took it so literally that she actually did the actions in the wrong form. So
she put a dress on the chicken?
Yeah, she did. She actually dressed the chicken. And my mother, she got the book from the library, and the librarian told her that she felt as if the book wasn't suitable for like my age, and my mother, you know, she really didn't believe that. She had me really starting out reading real young.
Well, I remember my mom used to read to me, and then when she started buying them little tapes where they read to you and you respond what they, like, say the word over.
I can remember getting, in the kindergarten, I had homework sheets where I had to write out sentences and repeat those sentences and repeat them and repeat them. And I also remember learning my sounds.
When I was learning how to read, I really didn't like it at all, truthfully, because teachers and the whole phonics idea, I guess, we didn't really learn how to hear the sounds. We had to memorize. I felt like it was all memorizing, and it wasn't really we're learning. It's like you just have to memorize this one thing.
Being able to pronounce words I wasn't able to pronounce, you know, just my mom being there telling me to sound it out, you know what I'm saying? Just the process of learning how to read.
Reading was not my best subject. It wasn't really the big words that I was really having a hard time with. It was the small words like it and stuff like that. I'll take like 5 minutes to talk about some so yeah, it wasn't really that fun for me.
I remember my mom taught me, and she pretty much did the whole push a kid into the pool to teach them how to swim thing. So she just used to give me books, and I remember there was Dr. Seuss books. I remember now, there's Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat and all those. And whenever I would read, you know, and try to read, she would either tell me if I was right or wrong, and she told me the whole sound it out thing, and that's how I learned how to read.
Honestly, I don't remember. I do not remember learning how to read and write. Yeah, back in the day, it was something that was so organic. It's like asking somebody, Nathan, what do you remember about learning how to walk? Reading and writing was, I don't know, literally like, when did you start drinking out of a glass? You know, it wasn't a thing. It was breathing. And I think so much that's what's been lost somehow. It's like there's an issue about reading and writing. It's something that was even more than taken for granted. Penmanship was a course. I saw that man. Don't be showing them my handwriting.